everybody, me again, Channing, Practical Paracord. Today's video, we're going through my sling souvenirs that I got this year from Ibiza. And we're going to see what the best slingers in the world use, what type of slings they use, and the styles they use with them, y'all. Let's check it out. Blip! First one I'm looking at is from Acro Ballistics. You know, my boy from Athens, Greece. You know, the sling he used, he actually has a video about this, how to taper Diana sling. Also, an Egyptian style sling I got from my boy Lawrence from Austria. You know, it's a beautifully made natural sling. I love it. From my boy Carlos. Carlos from Spain. He made me this sling last year. You know, it's a beautiful sling. It's a little small for tennis balls, so we're not really gonna throw it today. I just wanted to show it to y'all. All right, we got this sling right here from Diego, y'all. From my buddy Diego from the islands. He's an old school slinger, been doing it for a long time. Makes some of the best slings out there, y'all. All right, then we got this bad boy from old Loki. He's a Balearic slinger that he did pretty good this year. You know, he's one of my partners from out there. And then we have old King Uber sling, y'all. King Uber sling. Very beautiful sling. I'll tell y'all exactly style that it is in a minute. Once I look it up and tell y'all exactly what it is. And then my favorite one of them all, y'all. This is the sling from Louis Livermore, y'all. All right, this sling is braided a certain type of way that in the Balearic Islands, any slinger will look at this and say, this is the best. You can't mess with this sling. This is what they told me. Modesto told me, look, Modesto looked at everybody's slings, and when he seen this sling, he's like, oh yeah, you can't mess with that sling, you know. So we're gonna go through the slings, check them out, and hit some Dianas, y'all. Let's go. All right, y'all. First off, we'll start off with old Acro ballistic sling, y'all. Like I said, he has a video about this sling, and y'all should go check it out.
This sling is a split pouch made by splicing hollow braided rope.
I'm gonna hitch it on my finger, and no knot, like most Balearic slings. A lot of slings don't have a knot, so you just find your spot and sling like that, y'all. You know. This is more of my style, that's why I'm using it first. And I know I can use my style to hit the target with it. Diana, big baby! Hell yeah, Acro Ballistics, man. My boy makes a good sling, y'all. All right, y'all, here we go with sling number 2, y'all. It's a beautiful Egyptian style sling from my boy Lawrence from Austria, Germany, y'all. It's another round braided sling, so I'm able to throw it my style. Okay, let's see if we can get us a D with this bad boy. Hello, baby. Hell yeah, Lawrence. I like that. Beautiful sling. I love how it throws. Egyptian sling, y'all, with the round braid. It's definitely one of my favorites, and it's a lot like mine. Thanks, Lawrence. All right, y'all. Sling number 3. It is from Diego. Old school, legendary slinger from the islands. You know, if you talk to anybody from the islands, he's like top tier. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, when you go, they say, get a sling from him. Now it's a flat braided sling now. For me, when it comes to a flat braided sling, I like to throw sidearm, and I think it works a lot better. I got other videos explaining it, but that's what we're gonna do. There it is, big baby. Balearic style, Balearic sling. Diego, you know what you're doing, my boy. Great sling, and I love it, y'all. Yep. You know, we got a sling from old Loki. You know, one of my partners out there. This is a sling I got last year. So if you want to see me sling with this thing, go to the video from last year that I did with the Balearic sling. Link in the comment, the description. And y'all go check it out. I'm not going to throw it this year, but hey, Loki, can't wait to see you next year, brother. Carlos sling is another sling I got last year. Carlos is one of my real close friends. And it's just a little too small for tennis balls, y'all. But Carlos also makes a great sling. Let's go to the third place winner of this year's Ibiza World Cup, y'all. And it is King Uba. He was the champion last year. This year he came in third. You know, me and Modesto brought the heat. But this is a beautiful sling, y'all. And it's made out of wood, out of wool. I'm a butcher it, but it's a haraka sling, y'all. It got a very small split in the middle, you know. Very intricate sling. Took a long time to make. Probably the most fanciest sling I got, y'all. I guarantee you, my buddy King Uber took a long time to make this. It feels so good. You got a nice little powder puff in your hand. All right, let's see what I can do, y'all. King Uber. Oh, quiet. Quiet. Oh. Yeah, the big baby. All right, King Uber. Beautiful sling. I'm going to go hang it back up because I do not want to mess up this beautiful thing you did, man. Beautiful sling, King Uber. Thank you for the Christmas present. Y'all, we done made it to finally the finals one, y'all. My greatest souvenir of being in the Balearic Islands, y'all. This sling right here come from the man, the myth, the legend himself, King Louis Livermore, y'all. I'm gonna make this thing look good for you, my boy. Good Lord, that felt good. Honestly, this is the first time I swing with it, y'all. I'm excited. Diana, baby! Out of all the slings, this is the one that hit the Diana the first time, y'all. Oh my God, thank you, Louis. Whew! I got a lot of cool stuff to say coming up about slings and all that stuff, especially the experience I just went through. So hold on, and let's talk some Balearic slang. All right, y'all, there it is. Let's talk about the slings. With all the slings that I got from Ibiza this year, one thing I noticed was a commonality. I know I said that wrong. Is the second half of the sling is always lighter. So if you're making a sling right now, make sure the second half is always lighter. No matter what, that's the commonality I found with all the slings. Okay. Now, another thing I learned about slinging is you can't really say this is the best style, this is the best sling. To me, you just can't really say that because bring it back to baseball, like always. You got pitchers like Nolan Ryan compared to Randy Johnson. Two great pitchers, though totally different. And slinging kind of got the same concept with it. Okay, now that we talked about how all the styles are different and the sling styles, the throwing styles, and all that. So now when it comes to styles, the main difference that I find is the flat braid versus the circle braid, okay? Now, if you throw Balearic style, I think flat braid's the best. It feels so smooth, you know, it's like a chain, you know, but if you throw over the top, I feel like I turn it a little bit over the top and I can't get the power out right. Maybe if I practice more, I get better, but I feel the flat braid Balearic style is the best. The bad part about throwing over the top is when you throw it, you could hit the ground and mess up a sling. Okay, this is the other part of the slinging I want to talk to y'all about, is the weight. The weight made a difference today for me. When I used Lawrence sling today, I did very good, y'all. And Like I said, Lawrence just started slinging like 6 months ago, but he makes a beautiful sling, y'all. Great sling. And I did really good with it today. It was the second best I did today. But the first best was Louis' sling. The second shot, I hit the Diana. And the thing about those two different slings compared to everything else was they were the heaviest. Now with my style, I'm used to a heavier sling. I throw faster with a heavier sling. And with the weight thing, I'll tell y'all one thing I learned out there. One thing they taught me is a little bit heavier pouch. You just got to make sure everything's right. You know, this is a sling from Louis, you know, my favorite souvenir of them all. And it's just a little more weight on the pouch is good. You don't want too much. You don't want too light. Whatever they did right here, they did it just right. You know what I mean? Because this sling, only 2 shots, I hit the Diana. Throwing a style that I don't usually throw, y'all. All right, when it comes to making a Balearic sling, this is where I need y'all help in the comments, y'all. Is if you want a Balearic sling, you want the number 7. I think they say 7 and 7 because I think when you're making it, it's 7 strands. And you tie like, I don't know, it's like 7 strands and 7 inches, I think, or I don't know, whatever it is, please hit me up in the comments. And if you're really interested in what I'm saying, go in the comments and read what they're saying. Y'all help me out. Y'all help me out, y'all. But with that being said, I want to show y'all Louis sling, which they say 7. And this is the Diego sling, which I bought, which I think is either 5 or 3. I'm not sure. Not looking at it, I think it's 3. Let me see if y'all can tell the difference between Louis sling on the left, Diego sling on the right. The one on the left is the one you want. The one on the left is 7. The one on the right, I think, is 5 or 3. See how there's a difference? You know, they are the same the same length. But notice the braid, y'all. Notice the braid. Well, that's a lot of talk about Balearic slings. Something I'm embarrassedly don't know enough about. But one thing I do know about is these smiley slings, y'all. Top tier slings. And something I can say with confidence, one of the best slings you could possibly own. You know, it's worldwide known. Now, with Christmas coming up, you should get yours. Paracord.com is our sponsor today. Promo code SANTA, S-A-N-T-A, to order yours today, and I have it made to you by Christmas. Let's get back to the show. All right, y'all. Hope y'all like what y'all seen today. If y'all did, don't forget to like, subscribe, tell a friend, and when you do, tell them that notification bell.
Practical paracord, hey, you don't wanna miss it. Keep you entertained, you know that we talking slinging. Catch 'em in Louisiana, Sling King. Find 'em down south, slinging giants like it's David and Goliath. Make sure you subscribe now. All the slinging techniques, slinging so hard I could kill a beast. Come and check me, hey, I know that you gon' like it for sure. Make sure that you tune in to Practical Paracord. Let's go.
Yeah, baby.